up in this thing. I love my squad. I love my squad. I love my squad. I love my squad. Make your lady back up in this, hop up in the 6, and you should ignore these rappers, man. They say anything. Call me Susie Piggy Bank. I got plenty change. She rep HBK to over everything. Married to the game with the wedding rag. Everybody try to duplicate. We just innovate. Young and making plenty cake. Get my straight. I'm a heartbreak vet. Being broke, what I can't accept. I'ma hold it down to the death. No Reeboks, cause it's all about a check. Bet $1 million that your man ain't like this. Cause I stack my chips. I'm on my grind. Mind on money, money on my mind. So if you in the way, I'll run you over. It's the heartbreak army, I'm a soldier. Huh? Wherever I go, my homies come too. I love my squad. We up in this thing. I love my squad. I love my squad. I love my squad. I love my squad. Ain't nothing changed with the name on the check. And that's real, that's real, that's real. I don't know about y'all, but I die about respect. And that's real, that's real, that's real. I'ma live in the meantime. Haters telling me to chill cause they need time. Rest in peace, it's the G8 and G. Hate on me cause we ain't leave the seat.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey everybody, I'm Ernie Johnson, and trick-or-treating door-to-door with me tonight are Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Happy Halloween, everybody. It's very
trick-or-treat, give me something good to eat.
Tonight, it'll be the New York Knicks going up against the San Antonio Spurs. Well, for San Antonio, this is their first time facing off this season. Last year, they split the season series at a game apiece. And the ghouls and goblins are out as we're hosting here on Halloween night. Oh, that is very scary, Shaq. I see you decided not to dress for the occasion.
Well, when you're 7 feet and as sexy as I am, you don't need a costume. Plus, I took my kids trick-or-treating before I came here. Ernie, father duties.
Wow. I just remember the worst trick that I ever got in the bag.
Trick in the
on
bag?
Trick-or-treat. Yeah, it was the worst
trick in the bag.
The worst trick in the bag I've ever got. I opened up the candy thinking it was going to be filled with all kinds of great things. I opened it up and worms were inside.
Oh, that's horrible. That's
awesome.
a horrible story.
That's awesome.
That's a
Did
terrible
you
story.
It was horrible.
It's a very sad story.
It was hard. It was a trick in the bag.
What was your best costume?
My best costume probably when I was an adult. I came, me and my wife, Run DMC.
Oh.
I was Run. No, I was DMC. She was Run.
Yeah. How about you, Shaq? You never dress up for...
He's dressed for Halloween right now.
I'll give you a hint, Ernie. Oh.
What's that?
Chewbacca.
Oh. I didn't know that was Chewbacca's sound.
Oh.
I'm going trick-or-treating again this year as Ryan Gosling.
Oh.
Nice.
That'll do it for now. Thanks for tuning in. I don't need a costume.
You mean Ryan Giesling?
Happy Halloween, everybody. Trick or treat, it's the NBA. We're glad to get spooky with you tonight. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. The Knicks here to defend home court, playing host to the Western Conference. In this game, the first chance they... They've had to see the San Antonio Spurs. A year ago, they each gained a victory at home, but couldn't secure a win on the road.
And the East-West showdown, only one of 2 games between these squads.
And because of that, the time is now to seize control of the matchup. We'll see who strikes first.
A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. Parker out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Leonard in at the 3 slot.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
The San Antonio Spurs able to put the first points up on the board. Follow against Middleton. Goes up the baseline. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. On defense, the Knicks. It's a 3-point game. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, not a very inspired performance for them, particularly when they were defending. They just gave that hostile crowd plenty to cheer for.
Yeah, they allowed a lot of free runs to the hoop, a lot of open jump shots, and in the end, the opponent's shooting percentage was through the roof. You can't win if your defense isn't better than that.
The Knicks shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. He doesn't get the second one. And now just over a minute played here in the first. 3-pointer. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Anthony against Leonard. Pass to Afflalo. Here's Schumacher. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
The entire defense was frozen-footed. Nobody picked up the shooter, Kevin.
Parker kicks to Leonard. Gobert with a screen on Anthony. In the corner, Middleton with it. Feeds it to Aldridge. Shot is no good. And New York will come the other way. Let's send it out to Doris Burke, who caught up with head coach Kurt Rambis.
He talked about the respect he has for the game of LaMarcus Aldridge and how tough it will be for them to slow him down, saying Aldridge is tough because he can score facing up or with his back to the basket. And with his length, it's tough to bother his shot. We'll look to deny him the ball when we can and just try to make it as hard as possible every touch. Kevin, we'll see how successful they are.
All right, Doris.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Aflalo, no good.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Aldridge kicks to Leonard. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Middleton. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Middleton's got 5.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Outside Anthony. Here's Saric. And there's the pass to Porzingis. They set the pick. It's Anthony with the drive. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Leonard kicks to Parker. Now here's Gobert. Defense right on him. 5 on the clock, and it's Parker in the corner. Shot from the wing. It's rebounded by New York. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Dishes it to Aflalo. Saric passes to Aflalo. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Middleton right side. Shoots from the right block. Aflalo pulls it in. Knicks trail by 5. Outside Anthony. Here's Porzingis. Aldridge is covering. Takes the turnaround J. Porzingis can't hit. San Antonio's gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. Gobert dishes to Leonard. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
This is his first free throw of the game.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Splashed them one after another. It really was quite a display from the stripe.
Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. For New York, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. Schumacher covered by Parker. Anthony drives in. That is good. Anthony's got his first basket.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
I mean, no stress in that one. The game almost looked like a shoot-around for them. I mean, amazing at how well they shot the basketball.
And even more impressive, Greg, considering it was on the road. I mean, it's rare that you see a team get that hot away from home.
Spurs leading by 5. Parker kicks to Leonard. It's stolen by Anthony. And here's the fast break. Watson leading the way. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Anthony's got his second basket of the game. Aldridge down low. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. First trip to the line for him here.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he attacked, got to the line a bunch, and cashed in on his chances.
Both free throws good from Aldridge.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
And Saric kicks to Anthony. Anthony drawing the double team. Over in the corner, McDaniels. His three-pointer's off the mark.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
And stolen by Watson. To the right side. Outside Anthony. The three. It's rebounded by Aldridge. Aldridge has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Outside Leonard. Pass to Middleton. He dishes it to Aldridge. Good work defensively by Anthony.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
New York moving the ball around. Watson, the pass to McDaniels. Anthony, right side. That's good. Anthony's got his third basket of the night.
It's really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
San Antonio calls timeout.
And did not seem happy about how things are going on right now and maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. And in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh five on the floor. Spurs leading by 3. West kicks to Wilcox. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. Wilcox has got his first points of the night. New York's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Watson with it. Had a tough time getting anything going against the Pelicans. He was a non-factor. Sinks it, and the shot from Porzingis.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Now here's West. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Philadelphia. Here's Mills. Here's Marjanovic. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
Here is Wilcox. Out to the right wing. The three. Carmelo Anthony grabs the board.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight. Just tentative in the paint. Lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
The feed to Anderson. He's looking for West and finds him. Here's Marjanovic. No good. And New York will come the other way. McDaniels kicks to Watson. He feeds it to McDaniels. Anthony on the wing. There's a screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Porzingis. That's in there. Anthony with the assist.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Mills dishes to West. Nice jump shot from the top. top of the key. West has got his first bucket in this one. Seconds left in the first quarter of the game. McDaniels kicks to Anthony. The rebound by the Spurs. Here's Marjanovic to the middle, to the wing right side. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Grant, he's checked in for McDaniels. And San Antonio also making a switch. Berton is checked in. Watson. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for two. It's going to be on David West.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Satoransky's checked in for the Spurs. Both shots good from the stripe. Spurs leading by 3. Here is Wilcox. Now here's Mills. Pass to Bertens. Shot from 12. David West again. West has got his second bucket. 5 seconds left to play in the first quarter. From deep three-point range. Got it! Got it! What a shot!
3 points at the buzzer.
Definitely an answer to prayer there.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Spurs out in front, up by 2. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And before the game, Carmelo Anthony talked about how he prepares himself mentally to carry this team. You don't hear too many players, Greg, saying it's easy and they're not too concerned.
Yeah, or talking about possibly winning basketball games, but I have a feeling he's more concerned than he talks about, and when he says it's easy. It may be for him, but it sure didn't look easy for the Knicks last season.
And off we go, a close game now starting the second quarter. Guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
You know what? They're dominating on the backboards. They have controlled the paint thus far.
Flexing their muscles down low, and they've limited second chances too, guys.
On the floor for San Antonio, we've got LaMarcus Aldridge. Chris Middleton is out there with Tony Parker. And it's set Satoransky in at the 3, the small forward.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior. In this first half.
Now, here's Grant. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Spurs?
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
That free throw, no good. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for San Antonio. Leonard comes in for Satoransky. And he sinks the second. Spurs leading by 3. Right side, Leonard. Aldridge a screen. Leonard kicks to Aldridge. That's good, and it's Leonard. With the assist. Leonard's got 3 assists in the game.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Now here's Aflalo. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against New Orleans. 5 to shoot. Shoots from the high post. Almost, but it rolls out. Spurs shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. And here's Middleton. An 11-point game for him in the win against Philadelphia.
Yeah, but I also thought the rebounding was impressive. He got some huge boards in that game.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. Following the basket by Chris Middleton. The dish to Aflalo. And count the basket. He was and he's going to the line for one more.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get through, Greg. I mean, he had to really power that one up and in.
And New York making a change here. McDaniels checked in.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. San Antonio shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
You know, Kevin, they would love to post a similar percentage again this season. I mean, I think that's safe to say they'd love to shoot free throws as well as they did a year ago.
That free throw good from Leonard. He hits both from the stripe. Knicks trail by 4. Anthony, the pass to McDaniels. And it's Anthony top of the key. Parker with the steal. Outside Leonard. Here's Aldridge. Excellent D there from Anthony.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Schumacher. Marcus Aldridge grabs the miss. Aldridge has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by Alfaro. And now the Knicks on the break. Offensive rebound. Follow against Middleton. Outside Aldridge. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And that's the shot he has to take.
Exactly. That's the right look. The decision was good. He just didn't execute.
Here's Schumacher. The shot is off. Gobert with the defensive effort. And Leonard gets it to go on the assist by Parker. And it's 9 points for Kawhi Leonard.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yep, he's on the money, that's no doubt. A follow. Goes in, makes it off the glass. Aflalo's got 5 points in the quarter. San Antonio calls timeout. Different look now for San Antonio. Anderson comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And Abrinas subbed in for Chris Middleton. Pass to Abrinas. Over to the wing. Anderson dishes to Leonard. He kicks to Parker. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight.
Now here's Anthony. 9 points in the game so far. Misses from short range.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Here's Leonard. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Philadelphia. Parker kicks to Gobert. D2 from Anderson. And another basket for San Antonio.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Now here's Aflalo. 8 points for him. Saric passes to Anthony. Aflalo outside. The shot is off. Now San Antonio takes it the other way.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
Leonard dishes to Parker. And Gobert kicks to Parker. Back to Gobert. And the lead. Now double digits on that bucket. And it's a 10-point San Antonio lead.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Gobert with a screen for Leonard. Kicks it to Gobert. Anderson with the ball. Now guarded by Aflalo. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Leonard. And it's McDaniels with the rebound.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Anthony on the wing. And Anthony gets double-teamed. McDaniels passes to Aflalo. And he gets it to go. Aflalo's got 7 points for the quarter.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Out to the right wing. Back to Parker. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. The Spurs have been perfect so far from the free throw line. 6 for 6. Free throw drops in for Tony Parker.
Shooting 100% in the quarter. They've made them all, taking full advantage at the line.
I tell you what, nice job making the most of their opportunities.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first.
Yeah, it looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted, and he's going to take a break here and talk it over.
Hey, you know, coaches sometimes need a break in the action to rethink and retool a bit. Anytime you're in that situation, it makes sense to use the timeout.
Wilcox is checked in for Parker. Spurs on defense. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Korkmaz out of hand on it. They retain possession. And he gets it to go. Spurs are gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. Here's Marjanovic. He's covered by Watson. No good from West.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
There's the pick. Korkmaz. That's tipped. Here's Satoransky. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Over to the left wing. Here is Wilcox. Feeds it to Mills. Clock at 4. From the stripe. That one's a miss. His third shot of the game. He's made one of them. Now Watson. He has 5. The pass to McDaniels. Watson kicks to Sarge. Up off the screen, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up and exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Perfectly designed and perfectly executed.
And New York making a change here. Grant's checked in. And San Antonio also making a switch. Bertanis, he's checked in for Wilcox. New York moving it around. Here's Saric. Lays it up and banks it in.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Inside, here's Marjanovic, and it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
And so it's New York with it. They trail by 6. Korkmaz laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
D cannot forget about him like that. He'll light you up big time.
They set the screen down low, and he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
Yeah, excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
To Porzingis. Clock at 6. Grant outside. Second chance shot. San Antonio with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially, Greg, when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Playing smart offensively in the first half, no doubt about it.
Yeah, the numbers support it. I mean, they're shooting the much better percentage from the field so far.
Five seconds left in the first half of the game. And the foul is called. Intentionally grabbed in there for some reason, I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And we've finished one half of basketball. Spurs lead by 9. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, Carmelo, after this first half of play, what do you believe the team needs to focus on from here on out?
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith as we start breaking it down for you. It was all about San Antonio as the game got going. They showed great chemistry, going on a quick 10-3 run to open up the game. They did not slow down much, as by the end of the quarter they were still up 11. In quarter number 2, they stepped up the offensive and defensive intensity, and more importantly, the execution to seize control of the half, ending it up by 9. And Shaq, what are your thoughts on how San Antonio played?
I don't think anyone expected to see such numbers from the bench. You know, I'm impressed. It was what they needed, the jolt they needed, Ernie. Wow, I never knew their bench. Matter of fact, I don't even know any of their players coming off the bench. Man, keep going, bench guys.
And over to Kenny. What'd you think about New York?
Well, they're losing the battle on the boards. And when you're struggling to stay in the game, a few extra rebounds either way can make the difference. Because rebounds equal possessions, and possessions can equal extra points. They need to come out in the second half with the mindset that every rebound is theirs.
All right, that is going to wrap up our halftime report, as it's just about time for the start of the third quarter.
We welcome you back. Glad to have you with us as more basketball is on the way. During the break, the players getting refueled with Gatorade. And they're looking amped up and ready to get going once again. We've seen Aaron Aflalo really having a great game.
Yeah, he was in attack mode from the word go. Came out very aggressively in that first half.
Take a look at his shot chart. It looks like the ink spilled right at the rim. No reason for him to settle for anything less.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. And New York, looking at who they've got. They've got Saric. He's out there with Anthony. Aflalo is out there with Porzingis. Here's Leonard after the made shot from Carmelo Anthony. In the corner, Middleton with it. A baseline J. The shot no good. Excellent D there from Aflalo. With the second effort. That is good, and the Spurs lead is cut to just 5 points in the basket from Anthony.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's foul number 2 for him.
You know, he's got to take care of the ball much better than he has been. By himself, he's accounted for 4 turnovers. That's way too many.
The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Middleton outside. Dishes to Leonard. It's intercepted. Schumacher. He's covered by Leonard. Outside Anthony takes the 3. And again, New York with the triple.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
45.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Yeah, none too pleased with the play of his team. And you know what? They just need to get things sorted out.
Yeah, you know.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. San Antonio leading by 4. Outside Leonard. To the inside, Gobert. It's rebound. Rebounded by New York. Anthony's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Aflalo. Yeah. And the shot's good after hitting off the rim. Aflalo's got 12 in the game.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Yeah, saw some things that just weren't working for them and wants to make some adjustments.
Yeah, and no reason to wait around to do that, Greg. I mean, might as well make those adjustments right away.
Leonard dishes to Aldridge. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Ooh, and that dunk had some anger to it. I mean, usually he's content to just go up and get the finish with the soft touch.
Not that time. The big man looked like he had something to prove there.
Well, when it comes to finishing ability, he does have something to prove. He's been known to trick some layups here and there.
New York calls timeout. Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Hey, guys. Well, Kurt Rambis had some advice for the team in that last break. He told the team he wanted their offense to run through Carmelo Anthony. Coach asked him directly to take the reins of their offense. He wants him to have a huge impact at that end of the floor for the rest of this game. There's still plenty of basketball left to play, and as we watch how these adjustments play out, Kev, it'll be interesting.
Thanks again, Doris. Here's Parker. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dario Saric. KJ McDaniels, he's checked in for New York.
KJ McDaniels.
Ripped away. And pushing it up. Here's New York. And there's the whistle, called a clear path foul there. Yep. And he'll shoot 2 at the line. The Knicks have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them.
Taking 2 shots.
And it's tied up with that one. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. And Aldridge comes over to help. To the wing on the left. There's a good screen. The feed now to Carmelo. Leonard with the steal. Middleton on the wing. Aflalo pulls it in.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Here's McDaniels. He's covered by Leonard. Anthony, the pass to Aflalo. 4 on the clock. Hands the shot with nobody near him.
You know, with all the shots they've knocked down here in the second half, their field goal percentage has crossed the 50% mark.
Yeah, and any team will take that excellent in terms of their efficiency.
Middleton drives in. It's tipped. Anthony with it. He's got 18. Passes it to Aflalo. 5 on the clock, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
And here's a look at some numbers for Carmelo Anthony. Great showing for him last season. Last season, how about 22 points per, 8 rebounds, and 5 assists. What incredible numbers. He has been a beast.
Impossible to guard right now. When he's on a roll like this, there's not much you can do to stop him.
Anderson, he's checked in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Anderson kicks to Parker. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the way up. Parker's got his second bucket of the night.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Stolen by Middleton. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Stolen by McDaniels. And a fast break now for the Knicks. They set the pick. Clock at 6. Here's Aflalo. Tipped away. The Spurs have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Now here's Leonard. 9 points in the game so far. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. New York with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Middleton against Anthony. Gobert dishes to Middleton. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Middleton's got 11.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Anthony with the screen on Parker. The dish to Carmelo. Got freed up. Nice. Work off the pick. Anthony's got the game tied up here for New York.
And he's caught fire this quarter, yet to miss a shot.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Leonard, the pass to Parker. And it's blocked. Here's Anthony. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
And that's a well-contested shot.
Well, we've seen him before. He does not allow you to just get easy baskets. He's always going to make you work for it.
And that one's good. Parker.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
On the wing of Flalo. Off target from three-point range.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really I like the movement and communication there.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
There's a good screen. Here's Schumacher. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Anderson kicks to Gobert. Parker outside to the right side. Gobert in the corner. Giannis back to the basket for over 5. That'll be a turnover.
Well, we've got a moment to look back to last year's Spurs right now. First in opponent shooting percentage. First in opponent points per game. And they were ranked 3rd in taking care of the ball. This team does not commit turnovers at a high rate. Very impressive.
And you talk again about their tremendous defense, not to be overlooked. Best in the league. The percentage their opponents shot from the floor was rock bottom.
Spurs leading by 5. Parker up top. He's got 8. Gobert dishes to Parker. Anderson passes to Middleton. Anderson outside. And Middleton kicks to Leonard. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Here's the list of players who had the most steals in the end. Last season. In the 3rd position, Tony Parker.
He showed such tremendous defensive instincts. Trust me, nobody wanted him guarding them last year.
And the Spurs making a change here. West is checked in for Gobert. Bertans comes in for Leonard. Satoransky's checked in for Anderson. That's Mills in for Parker. Up top, Mills. He's covered by Watson. It's West with the drive. Pass to Bertans. Back to West. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. For San Antonio, they've been at their finest 4 at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Knicks trail by 7, and it goes out of bounds. That one's off Anthony.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
There's 49 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Middleton drives in. West kicks to Mills. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris. Middleton. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, no doubt about that one with the over-the-back call.
Yeah, it looked like he wanted to take him for a ride right there. Easy call.
Spurs making a switch here. Aldridge is checked in. Grant kicks to Sarge. Back to Grant. West with the block. They get it back. Here's Anthony. looking to end the drought. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, Greg, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
And so he hits both.
Boy, a perfect half at the free throw line for him. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
And Clark, those free throws need to continue if they're going to get back in this game.
Knicks trail by 5.
Clock is clearly on their side.
Exactly, and they can hold it for the last shot, and I think they will.
He dishes it to Watson. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Watson's got 8.
Yeah, perfect release that time. I mean, I thought it might get blocked, but no.
Yeah, he was giving up a lot of size in that particular matchup, but showed the excellent ability to get off that shot despite the disadvantage in size.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Spurs out in front. They're up by 2. And when we return, we'll get the 4th quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. San Antonio leading. On the court for San Antonio, we've got Sederansky, Aldridge out there with West. Then it's Mills, and it's Parker in at the 1 spot. It's Aldridge penetrating. It's hauled in by Saric. Sarge has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Watson dishes to Grant. Down low. Some nice passing by New York here. To take the lead. That drops. Grant's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for the Knicks.
And that's good stuff from him. Nice touch.
Parker passes to Sederansky. Parker drives in. Aldridge. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Boy, that was a thing of beauty by Parker.
And we've played through about a minute here in the 4th. New York calls timeout.
And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Hey guys, well, Kurt Rambis had some advice for the team in that last break. They've been getting torched with all these shots from long range, and he simply said, we can't lose track of their shooters, guys. We're over-helping inside, and it's leaving them wide open. Can they make the adjustment, guys?
Grant, right side. Just 5 to shoot. A 3-pointer off the mark. San Antonio's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from 3-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Back to Leonard. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
They've had difficulties the way Leonard has been playing. He has 12 points, a couple of nice steals, too. He's had great awareness out there, exploiting those passing lanes and coming up with steals.
And Clark, it's as if he's been a step ahead of everyone else out there today.
Aaron LaFleur, he's checked in for Grant. Chris Middleton's checked in for the Spurs.
Knicks ball. 3 points.
Parker with the steal. Outside Leonard. Plenty of space. And he gets the jumper to drop. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And also, I've been extremely impressed with their interior D. Their rim protection has been as good as it gets.
Watson with it. Now guarded by Middleton. And Parker comes with the help. Watson for three. And the shot is good. Watson's got it all tied up now for the Knicks.
Defenders need to recognize and be alert to staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Middleton, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting them get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
Korkmaz. San Antonio with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. Parker kicks to Leonard. Middleton on the wing. He feeds it to Gobert. Shot clock at 6. Here's Aldridge. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That one on Saric.
Looking at the game Aldridge has been having, he has 8 points, and when it comes to rebounding, he's had a nice night there, too.
He's not afraid to mix it up there in the middle, getting in there and doing a lot of the dirty work.
And he knocks down the first one. And so LaMarcus Aldridge nails them both. And so it's New York with it. 4-point game. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's Saric. The basket drops and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
They were sleeping on defense. The defense really didn't do its job. I mean, a little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint. That's costly.
And at this stage of a tight game, the tired legs really start to show. A defense becomes vulnerable if you can continue to pound it inside.
Schumacher, covered by Parker, kicks to Aflalo. And it comes off the front of the rim. Spurs leading by 4. Outside Leonard. Middleton outside. Pulls up on the wing. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got assist number 5 here tonight.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Aflalo dishes to Saric. He kicks it to McDaniels. From 18 feet away. Aflalo right side. Some nice passing by New York here. And it's sent back by Aldridge. But they'll get another chance. Goes up again. Tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Some firepower, Clark, from this offense.
Yeah, Kevin, how about the air of confidence? I mean, they really look like they believe in what they're doing.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
5 on the clock. Here's Middleton. Another one falls for San Antonio.
And doing a great job here. just stringing together solid possessions as they build that lead.
I tell you, there's no substitute for consistency, Greg. You know that, I know it. You can stay in control of the game. They'll stay in control of it if they simply stay good with their execution of the game plan and don't waste any possession.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Here's a follow. Aldridge gets a hand on it. And here's Leonard. Feeds to Parker. He lobs it. Oh!
Wow! Yes.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
Here's Schumacher. That three off the mark. Here's San Antonio. They're on a 16-7 run. Gobert the screen. Leonard the pass to Gobert. And Aldridge slams it in.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Knicks trail by 10. The pass to Aflalo. Takes the assist. And lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Aflalo's got 4 points in the quarter. Leonard kicks to Aldridge. Back to Leonard. Good, and Aldridge gets the assist. Leonard's got the lead up to 10 now for the Spurs.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Here's Saric. And Aldridge comes over to help. And Aaron Aflalo again.
You know, looking around, he knew one of his teammates was going to be open when they hit him with that double team, and he took advantage.
And the dunk by Aldridge.
Make it two hands for safety. That's what they say, right, Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. You got it. And he was also safe with that dunk.
No reason not to be.
And guys, as he should be, remove all doubt on that attack. You know, he just, like every other coach, can't stand when the defense gives up points on the inside. And boy, are they struggling in there.
Yeah, well, they're getting pummeled in there. So you've got to figure out a way to make some adjustments to try to change that around. And that's why he needed the timeout.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
He just continues to light them up. They're going to have to find a way to make him work harder for his point.
Carmelo Anthony, he's checked in for KJ McDaniels. And the Knicks with possession here, trailing by 10. Anthony against Leonard. Here's Schumacher, and the Knicks miss again.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Nobody near Leonard. Another one falls for... San Antonio.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And so he hits the technical free throw. Here's Anthony from past the arc, and Parker with the block.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Pass to Aldridge. Releases from 15. The shot no good. So New York will take it the other way. Outside Anthony. Shoots from the elbow. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Anthony's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're up by 9. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter of this one. To the left wing. And Parker, here we go. And Gobert kicks to Leonard. Spurs working the ball around now. High post, Gobert. 6 to shoot. Middleton dishes to Parker. And he gets the bucket.
Make it 10 of their last 12 points coming off assists.
You have to love the ball movement.
Knicks trail by 11. Pass to Porzingis. A 3-ball. That's in there. Anthony with the assist.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
San Antonio's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Middleton drives in. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
You look at what Middleton has done so far. He has 17 points, and also those active hands of his have led to a pair of steals.
He can just change a game with his defense, and he's thrown off their rhythm completely the last several possessions.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 9. Middleton hits them both. New York calls timeout. They're down by 10. 54 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Anthony. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
And he came off that screen, and he just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge, Greg. And when that's the case, You can mark those up for him.
And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg. This is how you close a game out. Textbook.
And the Spurs with possession here. Parker outside. He's looking for Leonard and finds him. To the middle, Gobert, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
And this is going to be a fantastic result for them. No win on the road comes easy.
Not in the NBA, they don't. And trust me, they're going to take a little extra pleasure in this win, having silenced an entire building of hostile fans.
That kind of power move has become a trademark of his.
Follow against Middleton, and Aldridge slams it in.
Sound offensively, really no other way to put it here in the second half.
There's really no comparison between the teams in terms of the way they've both shot the ball since the break.
A follow, no good. Leonard misses the shot, and so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, Marcus, a fine performance for you individually, and it certainly seemed like this team was working well together. What was the key to that?
We played defense, so I thought in the second half, our defense was, a whole lot better. I thought, I played well up there too, so, I just went to work tonight.
LaMarcus, great job. Guys, back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. And now time to go to Ernie Johnson, who's alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game. Kawhi Leonard. He had an outstanding fourth quarter where he really shined, pouring it on heavy down the stretch.
There was nothing they could do to slow him down, Ernie. Man, go into a building on the road and completely control the action like he did. Only a few players could do that, Ernie. I'm impressed.
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical because there was no wasted opportunities. He took advantage of every good look he got. I mean, everything he put up was going in.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.